Greetings, everyone. What a crowd. Yeah, it's great. I'm Dr. Don McMaster. I'm president of Alpena Community College. Tonight is a night for celebration and enjoyment. Congratulations. We're honoring the accomplishment of these nurses who have gone through a tough, rigorous path. And they're here to celebrate having come out the other end of it. And so I want to thank the parents and loved ones who have supported them on this journey. Great work. They wouldn't have made it without you. I want to thank the faculty and staff who have done great work to get these folks trained to be healers, to work with people who are ill and help them recover. I'd like to thank, we have some friends from Michigan, our local hospital. They do a tremendous job partnering with us. We have some friends from Saginaw Valley State University. Could I have a couple hands there? Don't have to come up. Oh, there you are. Wonderful. Thank you for coming up. And for people, special VIPs who have helped the nursing program and continue to help the nursing program in very substantial ways, deep and meaningful stuff. We're glad to have you folks. So enjoy the night and celebrate. So thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, students, honored guests, respected faculty, administration, and community members. It is a great pleasure to welcome you here tonight to the Spring 2025 Nursing Pitting Ceremony. My name is Kelly Lesk. I'm the Director of Nursing here at the Alpena campus, and I would like to introduce to you the many attendees that are on stage for tonight's ceremony. Dr. Don McMaster, Alpena Community College President, Mr. John Briggs, ACC Board of Trustees Chairman, Melanie Rowden, Director of Nursing, Oscoda Campus. Many faculty members, Ms. Bonnie Schaffer, Mr. Terry McKenzie, Mr. Doug Mayo, Ms. Angela Sotisiak, Ms. Denise Weckworth, Melissa Fraley, as well as Laura Hoffman, John Shipman, Jeannie Phillips, a special guest, and part-time faculty, Lori Nuttall. We also have members in the audience for which I would like to recognize and thank you for being here. We have our Board of Trustee members, Teresa Duncan, Lisa Hilberg, and Susan Stender. We also have faculty, Alexa Raymaker, and nursing administrative support, Lisa Briggy. In our audience, we also have Vice President of Instruction, Dr. Paige Gordier, and Dr. Nick Breggy, who is the VP of Finance. As we welcome Saginaw Valley BSN partners, Tina Thornton, Dr. Tina Thornton is here, and Mason Kochansky. Let the ceremony begin.
Good evening. It's great to be back. I am an alumni of Alpena Community College, and you never know where it'll take you. So I celebrate with you, and I bring you some words from someone who inspired me in my life. This person was Mother Teresa. She said these words, and I hope they'll inspire your life. She said, "I wasn't called to do great things. I was called to do small things with great love." If you have a faith background, or if you don't, excuse me, please think about the great things you can do in the community here. If you do have a faith background, I invite you to pray with me at this time. Let us pray. Gracious God, we lift up those who are being pinned today. We celebrate their success. We rejoice with them and want them to do even greater things out in the world. Walk beside them with hope, inspire their journey. We thank you for faculty and friends, for family and administration. We thank you for their friends that walk beside them and who may recognize them later and I hope that they'll pray for each other as they leave this place. Gracious God, inspire their journey and help them to do great things with great love. And we pray this in your precious and holy name. Amen.
Can y'all hear me okay? Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Not gonna wad up Lisa's stuff and put in my pocket this year, so we're gonna be okay. Okay. All right, so the students asked if I would give the address, and I happily said I would. First, I'd like to thank our esteemed guests, welcome our esteemed guests, including our ACC alumni who are present with us tonight. I'd also like to say thank you to all the people who supported these students get to where they are. They don't do that without your support. It's very, very difficult, so thank you from us. I'd like to just say thank you guys for coming and being here tonight too. I know you wouldn't have missed it, so there we go. My name is Doug Mayo. I'm a full-time faculty here at ACC in the nursing department. I'm a proud graduate of ACC as both LPN and RN. I know firsthand the challenges of nursing school, both as a student and an instructor in the program. It's my honor to address the graduating LPN and RN cohorts this evening. I promised you on day one of nursing, guys, it'll be less than 100 slides, I promise. Okay. All right, nursing school can be a very tumultuous time for students, getting used to the rigors of a nursing program, working within a cohort. Learning the NCLEX-style questions are not like anything they've ever seen before. Yes, it's easy to get down to 2 out of 4, but which one is the most correct in a perfect world with every one of the perfect resources possible? And lastly, that 24 hours in a day just doesn't seem like enough time to get everything done. Trying to balance family, life, work, and school can be a task in and of itself. Congratulations, you managed to get the first step of your nursing career here, all right? As for the graduating Alpena RNs, I remember our first day in Farm 1. We went through expectations, required materials, syllabus. When we jumped right into the material, surprise, y'all find out I talk really fast, okay? You adapted in short order, and we finally were able to make sense of what I was saying. You could actually keep up and take notes. Nice job. You saw me the first time in scrubs, and yes, my always fashionable Grill Master 1s. Yeah. We got through semester 3, and I didn't get a chance to teach you again unless I had you in clinical. Then you got me for 15 weeks, or I got to go through meds with you. I don't know who in their right mind would want their pharmacology instructor to quiz them on meds, but kudos to you that did. All right? For the Oscoda RNs, surprise, you got me for Pharm 2, Med-Surg 1, then Med-Surg 2. Just to let you know, still talk fast, okay? You didn't get a break-in period like Alpena did. Y'all heard my expectations and proved that you're up to that challenge as well, and I commend you for that. And as a cohort, you now find yourself here to be pinned as RNs. While you may be a smaller group, you still hold a special place in my heart. Alpena LPNs, you had to be surprised when we started Pharm. There was so much information thrown at you in that semester. I remember leaving class one day thinking, man, that was a lot. I enjoyed teaching you this semester as well. I thought I couldn't throw anything more at you, then surprise Med-Surg comes along. I still talk fast. You all survived, now you're about to start the first leg of your journey as LPNs. I look forward to seeing many of you as RNs in the fall or upcoming semesters. As a group, you've all completed the classes, clinicals, lab work required for you to complete this chapter of nursing school. Now it's time to be pinned as graduate nurses. Whether you choose to work in acute care, long-term care, critical care, or hospice, remember where you came from. Think fondly of the members of your cohort, your instructors, and be proud of the accomplishment that we are celebrating here today. While your journey may be very different in program or campus, you will all be counted as ACC nursing alum. As an RN, the next pinning you come to will likely be to pin another student or to visit with other alumni. You carry on a tradition of quality nurses and caring spirit. I want to be the first and say congratulations. Thank you, guys.
The pinning ceremony is unique and special for the nursing community. The practice of the pinning ceremony started in 1916 with a badge or a pin symbolizing the competence earned to serve as a nurse. Nurses hold the pinning ceremony with high regard, as the ceremony isn't just a tradition, it's a symbol of the nursing students' hard work, dedication towards their completion of coursework and clinical. Like graduation, it's an opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments of becoming a nurse with family, friends, faculty, staff, each who have supported you along your journey. While graduation highlights the completion of an academic study, the pinning ceremony marks the important transition from student to nurse. This year's pins are symbolic in many ways. The pin highlights the ACC nursing logo, which represents where your future began. The nursing pin also is representative of a special nurse, one who dedicated her life, her short life, to our wonderful profession. On behalf of the Aegis family, I would like to share a note about their special nurse, their daughter, Miss Taylor Aegis. Some of you knew in the audience, they knew Taylor, but for those of you who did not, she graduated with her BSN from Northern Michigan University's nursing program in May of 2023. She was employed as a pediatric ICU nurse in Detroit Medical Center Children's Hospital for a short 7 months prior to her being killed in a tragic car accident on her way home to Alpena in April of 2024. A memorial scholarship was created to assist ACC students pursuing a nursing degree in hopes that through her legacy, many will be able to achieve their goal of becoming a nurse. On the back of your pin, you will see engraved initials, TMA. Also, a heart is inscribed on the back of your pin. The heart is significant because it is how she always signed her name and always how she lived her life. One of Taylor's strongest attributes was her connection to others, and we wanted to honor that for what it meant to her as well as what it means for all of us. We hope it's a reminder of something immeasurable, which is education and community. Healthcare workers described Taylor as luminescent. She had a smile with the brightest thing on the night shift. She was magnetic. She was drawn to support, to care, and to help. And most of all, she was human. She embodied the most laudable aspects of her shared experiences. It is our hope that you lean on human connection. It is your best resource to make a greater difference in the lives you will intertwine with and encounter. The human connection that sees you through life's challenges is also present to celebrate each of your successes. May your careers be rewarding and fulfilling as you venture out to make a difference. On behalf of the ACC Nursing Program, we thank you, the Aegis family, for your support and your commitment to the profession of nursing through your precious nurse, Taylor.
LPNs, come on up and be prepared to pin. Ava Blumenthal, being pinned by Julie Izzard. Briley Brandt, being pinned by Miss Angela Saltesiak. Ava Crawford, being pinned by Tom LaFleche. Brittany Dorr, being pinned by Holly Tews. Jamisa Filipiak, being pinned by Anne Lalonde O'Neill. Ashley Hackle, being pinned by Mr. Doug Mayo. Aaron Harrington, being pinned by Miss Joan Peltz. Lexi Johnson, being pinned by Jordan Young. Ashley Parker, being pinned by Amy Quick. Alyssa Reichard, being pinned by Jenna Kamishak. Melody Sutton, being pinned by Holly Tews. Hannah Tanner, being pinned by Angie Tanner. One last round of applause for all of our LPN graduates. RN graduates, please process to the front. Rachel Baker is being pinned by Bonnie Schoffer, joined by Pam Aegis. Nicole Bammel, being pinned by Claudia Gagno. Heather Bancroft, being pinned by Shanda Zabitowski. Mackenzie Bruning, being pinned by Shannon Schlodo. Brandy Burns, being pinned by Miss Elizabeth Rao. Chloe Camarada, being pinned by Penny Casteller. Justice Carter, being pinned by Amber Lewandowski. Carly Cooper, being pinned by Miss Mary Anderson. Lady Lee Duran, being pinned by Rochelle Valdez Linzewitz. Alexis Fellows, being pinned by Sandra Jones. McKenna Fessler, being pinned by Alexa Ramaker. Tiara Franzoni, being pinned by Miss Kelly Lesk. Kaylee Friedis, being pinned by Hannah Brown. Emma Gagne, being pinned by Antoinette Colagros. Tabitha Harms, being pinned by Miss Melanie Rowden. Caitlin Hawley, being pinned by Nancy Cates. Sydney Hedger, being pinned by Lindsay Sema. Madison Hinka, being pinned by Angela Saltisiak. Avery Hoffman Robertson, being pinned by Amanda Harrison. Emma Hudson, being pinned by Mark Hudson. Victoria Kelflesh, being pinned by Rebecca Kelflesh. Gabriella Lacrosse, being pinned by Miss Bonnie Schaffer. McKenna Lalonde, being pinned by Mallory Lalonde. Gabby Landon, being pinned by Miss Melanie Rowden. Ashley Mamp, being pinned by Doug Mayo. Ashlyn Sandriana, being pinned by Jennifer Kozlow. Scott Skiba, being pinned by Aaron Vogelheim. Kayla Wagner, being pinned by Glenn Wagner. Kevin Wright, being pinned by Desiree Wright. Carmen Deller, being pinned by Katrina Farley from ACC and Tina Thornton from Saginaw Valley State University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mason Kochansky. I'm the RN to BSN coordinator over at Saginaw Valley State University. As mentioned, I'm accompanied up here by Dr. Tina Thornton, Associate Professor of Nursing in our department. First off, we just wanted to say congratulations to all the graduates today for your hard work and your accomplishments. Secondly, we would like to say thank you to Kelly Leask and the entire Alpena community for inviting us here today. It's truly an honor to be here and celebrate with you all. Lastly, we would just like to specifically congratulate Carmen Deller for not only graduating with her associate's degree in nursing, but also being our soon-to-be first ADN to BSN graduate. Once again, congratulations. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates, and we look forward to our future collaboration.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here. I am McKenna Fessler, and I just wanted to take a moment to talk to you briefly about the SNA, the Student Nurses Association. The SNA is an incredible organization that supports nursing students like us by promoting leadership, community involvement, and professional growth. It's given many of us the chance to grow, not just as future nurses, but as individuals ready to take the next step to make a real impact in the world of healthcare. One of the most meaningful parts of being involved in the SNA is that each semester we get the opportunity to give back to our community. As one of our ways of saying thank you, we chose to donate the remaining funds that we raised through our efforts this semester to two organizations that supported us throughout our journey. The first is the Nursing Student Certification Support Fund, which helps students like us take the critical next step towards becoming licensed professionals. The second is the Light of Hope Clubhouse, a place where many of us had the opportunity to complete a clinical rotation and witness the importance of compassionate mental health care firsthand. As the president of the SNA, I would also like to personally thank Bonnie and Lisa, who have guided me through this semester and always being a helping hand. Without these lovely ladies, I truly would have been completely lost. Your support, encouragement, and kindness made a huge difference, and I'm so grateful for everything that you've done. Finally, as we reflect on our journey, I want to express my deepest gratitude to everybody who has supported us along the way. Our families, friends, instructors, mentors, and classmates. Your encouragement, patience, and belief in us have meant everything. Without your support, none of this would have been possible. So, thank you. From the bottom of our hearts, we couldn't have done this without you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Emma Hudson. I'd like to thank you all for being here with us on this very special night. Today marks the result of 2 years of hard work, late nights, and deep dedication, not just from us, the students, but from, thank you, but from every nurse, instructor, and mentor who guided us along the way. Our ADN class would especially like to take a moment to honor a nurse who has made an unforgettable impact on our journey. This nurse exemplified compassion, patience, and true leadership during our clinical rotations. Whether it was taking time to teach us, encouraging us when we doubted ourselves, or showing us what it really means to care, this nurse reminded us why we chose this path. On behalf of the graduating ADN class, thank you, Paige Schubert, for inspiring us to become the kind of nurse we all aspire to be. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashley Parker. I am here to speak on behalf of the LPN graduating class. It is a true privilege to stand before you today to honor someone who has not only shaped the minds of future nurses, but has also touched hearts, inspired growth, and led a powerful example. In the world of nursing education, it takes a special kind of person to do what she does. Someone who carries a deep knowledge of the field, but also the patience to teach it. Someone who can see potential even when a student can't see it in themselves. Someone who not only prepares students for exams, but prepares them for real-life moments when knowledge, compassion, and critical thinking all come together. Amy Quick, you are that person. You don't just teach nursing, you ignite passion for it. You don't just lecture, you lead, mentor, and uplift. Whether in a classroom, the hospital, or clinical setting, your guidance turns uncertainty into confidence. Your belief in your students gives them courage to rise even when the path gets hard. What makes you stand out is not just what you teach, but how you live what you teach, with integrity, grace, and unwavering commitment. You model the very values of profession, such as compassion, respect, and lifelong learning. Thanks to you, countless of students have not only become nurses, but excellent ones. And in every patient they touch, every life they help save, your impact lives on. So today we say thank you for your dedication, for your wisdom, for your heart. You've made an unforgettable mark, not just in nursing, but in the lives of everyone lucky enough to learn from you. You truly are the nurse, the teacher, the leader we all aspire to be. Thank you. Faculty, friends, family, and fellow graduates, thank you all for being here today to celebrate this incredible milestone with us. It feels like just yesterday we stepped into our first class not knowing what to expect. Some of us were excited, some of us were nervous, and many of us wondered how we would balance school, family, work, and life. And yet here we are, stronger, smarter, and filled with purpose. Becoming a nurse isn't just about learning anatomy, passing exams, or learning medication. It's about compassion, resilience, and showing up even on the hardest days. It's about comforting a scared patient, advocating for someone's dignity, and knowing how to be calm when others cannot. We have been challenged, we have sacrificed sleep, missed family events, and doubted ourselves. But we have all grown into something bigger than we ever imagined. We have become nurses. To our instructors, thank you for your guidance, your patience, and your high expectations. You didn't just teach us skills, you showed us what it meant to care, lead, and to believe in ourselves. To our families and loved ones, you saw us at our lowest and lifted us up when we were ready to give in. Your support carried us through. To my fellows, this is just the beginning. Today we celebrate not only what we've achieved, but what lies ahead. The world needs nurses like us, compassionate, dedicated, and ready to make a difference. Let's carry this pride into every shift, every patient room, and every new challenge. Let's never forget the strength it took to get here, and let's never stop growing. Congratulations, class of 2025, we did it.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining us tonight in celebration as former students become nurses. Tonight, as we receive our nursing pins, we are not only gaining the title of a nurse, but we are committing to a lifetime of caring for others. To our professors and our clinical instructors, thank you for sharing your knowledge and providing us support throughout this journey. You've challenged us, inspired us, and helped shape us into nurses. I cannot say enough about how amazing you all are. To our family and friends within the audience, we would not have made it this far without you standing by our side, cheering us on. You believed in us even when we didn't believe in ourselves. And for that, we are forever grateful. Lastly, to my fellow graduates, I want you all to take a minute and think back to the beginning of nursing school. We spent our first week learning how to properly wash our hands and put on gloves and use a stethoscope. And now take a look at yourself today as a graduating nurse and see how far you've come. The road to get here was challenging, but we made it. Even though we're graduating, our learning journeys do not end here. As nurses, we will continue to grow every day because the world of healthcare is constantly evolving. I am proud to stand with each of you today as we enter a new chapter of our lives. I wish you each the best of luck wherever this road may take you next. Congratulations, nurses. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nicole, and I will be your nurse today. I still remember the first day of nursing school when we had to walk in and do our very first simulation. The idea of walking into a room and saying that phrase felt so foreign then. But now, after countless simulations, checkoffs, and clinicals, it's starting to feel like second nature. It may be a simple phrase, but it's one that we'll carry with us for the rest of our careers because today we're no longer nursing students. We are graduates and future registered nurses. Like I said, I remember that first day of class, walking to a room full of strangers. I know at least for myself, I was nervous, intimidated, and had absolutely no idea what I was in for. Our first class was physical assessment, and our instructor was Sean. All I had heard about was how strict she was, and although that is really true, Sean pushed us because she saw our potential. She expected the best because she knew we were capable of it. I'm sure many of our families remember being our practice patients over and over again as we struggled to memorize that massive checklist. It was stressful, but I can say with full confidence now, I absolutely know how to do a head-to-toe assessment. Although I can't speak about every instructor individually, I want to say thank you to all of you. You have not only been amazing educators, but mentors, challenging and inspiring us to be the best nurses we can be. One of the things I've loved most about being in the Oscoda cohort is how close we've all been able to become. Being a small group allowed us to build incredible relationships. Despite different ages, backgrounds, and experiences, we came together with one common goal. And because of that, I want to take just a moment to celebrate each one of you. First is Chloe. Whenever an instructor asked for a demonstration, Chloe is always the first one to stick her hand up. Your fearlessness and willingness to step up is something I've always admired. Tabitha. Well, you can't not love Tabitha. You can hear her laugh from across the building, and she always has something kind and encouraging to say. Some days I don't know if I would have made it through without her telling me how cool I looked that day. Victoria, so incredibly sweet and easy to talk to. I'm so excited for you and your upcoming adventure in pediatrics. Gabby. Gabby is our overachiever of the group. Always had her assignments done way before the rest of us. Honestly, it was super annoying, but in the best way. Ashlyn. Ashlyn's one of the hardest working people I have ever met. A mother of 3, working midnights as an LPN, and still showing up to class every morning. You are amazing. And Kevin. Kevin, you came into this program with so much knowledge. I'll admit I thought you were a know-it-all at first, but your knowledge and willingness to help has made you an incredible teammate. You are all amazing, and I couldn't have asked for a better group to go through this with. The past few weeks have been so cool to see how each of us are starting to find our place in the nursing field. I have no doubt we're all going to be successful wherever we go and whatever we choose to do. And to close this in the cheesiest way possible, and because I love Dr. Seuss, so be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you.
Hello. I get the fun part. We now will present our student awards. And I think that's you too. First, for our LPNs, we have Excellence in Nursing Theory. This award is given to an LPN student who has excelled in the knowledge of nursing theory, and that is Hannah Tanner. Our second award is for Excellence in Clinical Practice. This award is given to an LPN who has demonstrated a high proficiency in clinical practice. Two students will be receiving this award tonight, and it's Briley Brandt and Hannah Tanner. And this is a nice one. This is the LPN Classmate Appreciation Award. This award is established by the LPN class of 2005. This award is given to a classmate who is recognized by the entire group for their outstanding personality, attitude, and overall contribution to the class. And this is Ashley Parker. Another great award in honor, this is a Judy Beyer Award. This is in honor of this LPN nursing instructor. This award was established by Student Nurses Association in 1994. It is given to a student with a GPA of 3.0 or higher, who has a minimum of 10 community service hours and demonstrates those qualities of compassion and caring, as well as clinical expertise, of which Judy Beyer felt were the most important to be a professional nurse. This award goes to Ashley Hackle. Congratulations, LPNs. And now on to our RNs. Our first award is the Barbara Jackman BSN RN Scholarship Award. This minimum $500 scholarship award was initiated by the ACC Student Nurses Association in 2011. Barb was a clinical nursing instructor with a focus on hands-on care. She worked for 30 years at ACC in both the LPN and RN level programs. Her areas of instruction included med-surg, OB, wellness clinic, and fundamentals lab. She loved geriatrics and worked with student nurses in the nursing home facilities until retirement in 2018. And this one goes to Ashlyn Satarina. Congratulations. Our next award is Excellence in Nursing Theory. This award is given to an RN student who excelled in the knowledge of nursing theory. Two students will be receiving this award tonight, Nicole Bammel and Emma Gagne. Our next award is Excellence in Clinical Practice. This award is given to an RN student who has demonstrated a high proficiency in clinical practice. And this goes to Carmen Diller. Our next award is the Catherine Riker Gwynn Award. In honor of this RN nursing instructor, this $1,000 scholarship award was established by the Student Nurses Association in 1994. This award is given to a student who has successfully completed the clinical portion of the RN program while maintaining a minimum of a 3.0 GPA. This student must also demonstrate a dedication to quality nursing by showing initiative in seeking out new learning experiences, achieving academic success, and maintaining a high level of professionalism. This award goes to Victoria Klebfish. And now we have our Holistic Nurse Award. Established by the RN class of 2005, This award is given to an RN student who encompasses the characteristics of the holistic nursing approach. These characteristics include exhibiting superior competence in clinical and theory classes and showing compassion and enthusiasm in everything that they do. 4 students are receiving this award tonight. Carly Cooper, Carmen Deller, Alexis Fellows, and Emma Gagna. Our last award is the Helen Malandrinos Award. Helen Malandrinos was an ACC Director of Nursing from 1982 through 1989. This $250 scholarship is given by the ACC Foundation to a student who exemplifies those traits that Mrs. Malandrinos felt were the most important to being a successful nurse. They include integrity, leadership, scholarship, and community service. And this goes to Ashley Mapp. And now Kelly Lesk will come.
Hello, I'd like to call up to the podium with me our Director of Alumni Relations, Mr. Rob Elson. Each year, the ACC Nursing Program and the ACC Office of Alumni Relations seeks nominations for the Florence Nightingale Award. Nominees from the community are received within an award winner is selected in April. The award is given to a nurse who exemplifies the attributes of Florence Nightingale. She is the founder of modern nursing. The 5 attributes recognized in our award winner include community engagement, personal commitment, collaboration and teamwork, professional commitment, and influential leader. Each award winner is recognized by having their photo and a short bio on the Florence Nightingale Wall of Fame, located in Van Laer Hall. Together, I would like to recognize Miss Jeannie Phillips. She is our 2025 Nightingale Award winner. Let me tell you a little bit about Jeannie while she is getting her flowers. Jeannie is a graduate of ACC's nursing programs, first as an LPN in 1973, and then as an RN in 1985. Jeannie dedicated her career to nursing at Alpena Regional Medical Center. As a charge nurse, mentor, and educator, she played a vital role in shaping patient care and the next generation of nurses. Many of you may know her. Jeannie developed a grief support program for women and families experiencing miscarriage, infant loss, and child death. She also initiated an annual grief ceremony that continues to support the community today. Beyond the hospital, Jeannie was a regular volunteer for public education, efforts that related to women's health, newborn care, and self-care. Throughout her career, Jeannie continually pursued her education. She earned her certificate in nursing, participated in conferences, and many trainings. She helped develop the perinatal continuing education program for nursing staff and worked closely with leadership to establish updated protocols and procedures in the NICU and OB departments. Jeannie is a trusted mentor to students from ACC and was often nominated as their Nurse of the Year. She was also deeply respected by her colleagues who looked to her for clinical guidance and leadership. Her willingness to stay after shifts to support laboring patients and to share knowledge with peers speaks to her extraordinary commitment. Now facing a serious illness, with courage, much courage, Jeannie remains an example of dedication, care, and quiet leadership. Her influence continues to be felt in the lives of families she supported, the coworkers she inspired, and the students she has mentored. She truly represents the spirit of Florence Nightingale. Congratulations. Jeannie, thank you. Jeannie also has the honor of leading each of you in the Florence Nightingale Pledge.
I want to thank you all and congratulate the nurses here tonight, the new nurses. You have decided on the most difficult and rewarding path you'll ever go on. And I hope you love every minute of it as I did. I'd like for you to join me in the prayer tonight, please. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of profession and all golden kindness, all personal matters, and in all affairs coming to the precious of my calling. With loyalty, I will endeavor to add vision in its work and to devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you again.
And now the benediction from Laura Hoffman.
I love y'all. You know that, right? It is such a joy for me to celebrate with you. I get to see you at the hospital, and I get to see already what amazing nurses. An hour ago, I could have said you're going to be, and now I get to say you are. Isn't that amazing? Oh, that's incredible. One of my favorite authors, Frederick Buechner, wrote, "The place God calls you to is the place where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet." It's obvious that you have each found that sweet spot where your passion and your deep gladness intersects with the great needs around you. There's no way you could have made it through nursing school if you didn't have that passion. There's no way you could have done it if that wasn't a call in your life. I want to remind you what it means to be a nurse, and I hope your teachers let you know this up front. Being a nurse means you will never be bored. You will always be frustrated. You will be surrounded by challenges. You will have so much to do and so little time to do it in. You will carry immense responsibility and very little authority. You will step into people's lives and you will make a difference. Some of them will bless you, and some of them will curse you. You will see people at their worst, and you will see people at their best. And you will never cease to be amazed at people's capacity for love and courage and endurance. You will see life begin, and you will see life end. You will experience resounding triumphs and devastating failures. You will cry a lot. And you will laugh a whole lot. And ultimately, folks, you will know what it is to be human and to be humane. For you, my friends, each one of you is a nurse. It seems appropriate to me to use the blessing of the hands as a meaningful ritual to serve as our benediction tonight. Your work is of the heart, and your hands are connected to your heart. I'd like to ask you to stand up. You can do it. Come on. Y'all know the muscles that make you stand. I can't even name those. I'm going to ask you to hold your hands out in front of you for just a second and look at them like you've never looked at them before. Look at your palms. Look at each finger. You got thumbs there. You can do all kinds of things with those hands. Look at the backs of your hands. Did you know your hands are sacred? They're sacred because they complete a kind of connection, a connection between you and yourself, a connection between you and those you love, a connection between you and your patients, a connection between you and your world. So now then, I'm going to ask you to take the hand of the person beside you. And I'm going to offer this blessing. My friends, may your hands be blessed. May they be both gentle and strong. May they be filled with courage and respect and understanding. May your hands truly be a connection to your heart. And may your hands always serve in compassion and in kindness. May your hands be a channel of compassion and healing. And may your hands, each time you look at them, be a reminder to you of your calling to this sacred work of nursing. As you go from this place tonight, know that you have hands that have been blessed to be a blessing. Amen.
Before we close our ceremony tonight, I would like to recognize Miss Lisa Breggy. She is our nursing assistant, and she has designed and coordinated and made this night happen for all of us. So thank you. Congratulations, RNs and LPNs, class of 2025. You have now been pinned. and transition from that role of a student to a nurse. So congratulations. Before we end tonight, we have a reception down the hall and to the right in room 106. I hope each of you will join us there. And that closes our ceremony. Congratulations.